broadcast you. Yes, that is. Now, working. Why is broadcast not doing it? Okay, is that working? There we go. My mic was on a different. OBS had a different mic setup for some reason. But we should be good to go. JL, good afternoon. Or good evening, as it is here. JL, there you go. Cool. It's a good job I looked, otherwise I wouldn't have noticed it. Okay, so bit of a chill out stream. We're just gonna go through some stuff. I've been working on improving grabbing. So there was a bit of a bug where if I grabbed an actor from a distance, it wouldn't get the correct grab point, so you'd have to readjust your hand. So I've adjusted it so now it actually gets it no matter where it is. And then it actually moves the actor to the hand as well. And then if you do with the door, it'll actually move the hand to the door, so it feels much nicer. And then we've got the weapons as well, so if I could actually throw them, and we can actually grab them. So we can do some really nice stuff now. So it feels so much smoother. The problem is with that setup, when I put a magazine in the butt, it kind of slides back out and then it's still attached. So what we're going to do is we're going to see if we can fix the magazine, so then we can actually yeet it around and then do what we need to do, because it actually feels so much nicer now. And then if you guys want to go in there and then put physics hands in it, I imagine it would feel even better. So we're going to try and fix the magazines, because once again I broke them. That's a late stream. How y'all? I'm good. I'm good. It's been a bit of a long day, but my brain is on overdrive, so I thought we'd do a bit of a stream so I could try and unwind and get some of these ideas out of me noggin without going crazy, which will be good. GL, nice and smooth. Good work. The good test are real nice. It feels really nice. Like if I jump in, like with the pistols, I've actually been able to increase the grab sphere distance. So you can see there, I've got the increased range. So now it's like a lot more accurate to be able to jump and grab, although that one got the wrong one. But I can then do it normally, and it just feels so much nicer. And then it automatically rotates the weapon to land in the hand, so we can kind of do what we want with them. And it just feels so much better. But I'm not that talented. I'm going to punch a monitor if I keep doing that. Right, let's stop John Wicking it. George, I have a problem with the holster. Gun is falling through on the ground and can't pick it up. Okay, we'll have to take a look at that. If you pop it in the Discord, I'll make sure to have a look at it for the next update. It's probably a collision option, or it's not attaching properly. That might be the problem with it. Okay, so I need to figure out why the magazine is kind of sliding all around, which will be worth checking. Magazine in. Because it's now doing it on all of them. Because of the way that I changed it around, I've redone a bunch of logic in the grab components, so I've kind of refactored it all. But it works so much nicer now. But it's just the magazines are now doing the twisty. So they're attached and they're going into the gun, but you can see that they're actually moving around. And it's figuring out why they're updating the rotation based on tick, when they should be stopping. Which is really good. I also need to fix the snapping on that because it doesn't reset the location back to what it was. But it's so much nicer. It's a tactical reload stuff. Although it doesn't seem to like it when I'm moving. Only when I stop. Oh, that one fell through the floor. Valdeacon, good evening. Good evening to you. As well. I don't know what's going on, my brain's breaking. It's late. I don't know whether it could be in the weapon or in the magazine logic to put it, but it's happening in all of them, so if we can put it in the magazine, it'll just do it on all of them. Got slide magazine in, and then magazine in. We got this twice. What am I doing that bit for? Ooh, it just fell right out of the bottom. So as soon as I release, magazine sliding in, magazine sliding in. This one, timer, there we go. Let's try this. So if we're sliding all the way in, it should tell us if that's finishing. Yep. And then when I let go, it drops. So we tell the magazine that we're in. So magazine master, so magazine in. So this one, magazine sliding in. Basically does it twice. So what I need to do is we stop the timer there. Basically tell it to attach to parent. Let's set simulate physics static mesh off. I'm trying to debate whether I need to set the simulate physics to off or just attach it again once it's finished. Yeah, because that's doing it there. Which might be a case of this logic down here, first hand dropped, no collision. It might be putting it back on. So I redesigned the enums for the first hand snap location, so it's actually different than what we had before. So it could be that's causing the problem on release as well, which might actually be the problem. Blueprints, components, grab component. So I refactored it so it's all a lot tidier now. But I removed some logic. So climbing, we're using first hand snap location, and it should just be held, I believe. Let me double check a version that I've got with this logic that it actually works before I changed it. And I've got a feeling it's gonna be because of this. So I could put a boolean in here that says if this is a magazine, then we just do held. So this is the other one where it all works. So we got this. Nothing's going to be much different apart from redoing that, which I don't know why I'm redoing it in the first place. ones. Grab component. And then we got try release. Yeah, so we got magazine just goes to is held and we don't do anything else. So, let's try this for a variable. Is weapon magazine, and then we can do component. Is weapon magazine true? We want that to be false by default, otherwise it's going to do it with all of them. Let's see what happens now. Still does it. So that's not making a difference at all. Which is interesting because it should. Aha. Which way have I got this? Ooh, let me double check. I think I'm messing it up. Blueprints. Once. Grab component. Try grab. Try release. So magazine snap. It used to just go straight through to is not held, but we're now using weapon first location. This one needs to go all the way to there, and then we need to add I can tidy it up in a minute, but we just want to see if we can get this logic to go. Hey. But we don't attach. Okay. Why does that make a difference? Is it because we're releasing it from the hand and it's telling it? Because what happens if we just pick the magazine up and we don't put it in a gun? That's what I thought was going to happen. Oh. We've already got enable physics on release, so what I could do, keep it as default, and then grab component, set enable physics on release to false. OBS disconnected. Is everybody back? Hopefully everybody's back. And it's not. Yeah. Okay, enable physics on release. I might have to do it back in, or Which would make sense. I don't know why I'm overcomplicating it, to be fair. Data, grab type. Grab components. Used for weapon magazines. I was doing that one. This is try release. So into there. Now into here. And then I need to make sure that weapon magazine master grab component is set to weapon magazine. Now, hopefully we should get the results that we want. Okay, if I grab it, I should be able to drop it, and then if I put it into the gun, it attaches and it doesn't move. So we need to figure out why it's floating around. In here, I detached this from there. I don't fully understand what I'm doing with this, which I know is bad. Joel DeYoung, yo yo yo. It's good to see you, man. Good to see you back here. Okay, so we can pick that up. And then we start doing the sliding thing again. Right, so we need to not use that. Simulate on drop, no. Simulate physics would do that. And try this. Totally off topic, but I updated the template and see added a cube with a pointer interaction. Does this use line trace? Cube with a pointer interaction. I'm not too sure which one you're referring to. I was working on doing an interaction pointer, but it didn't get in there. Why are we doing that? I think we need to tell it in the pistol. Magazine in. Let's have a look. What? I'm losing it. And then I press the button, it comes back. I feel like I'm going backwards. All good. It's a stack of cubes next to the snap grab and free grab cube examples. Let's have a look. Might be these ones. They do have a pointer interaction component, which is what I was working on, to then feed in a hit result. But I don't think I have it on the player. No, I might not have taken it out. I should have probably took it out or add it in. But I think I was trying to get a... I think the problem was when you were doing it with both hands, it wasn't sure which one you were using. So I kind of just took it out. it's gonna be something to do with this grab component. Why aren't we attaching anymore? I haven't changed anything in the weapons themselves. It works in the older build, and I'm not too sure what I've done to mess it up. It's definitely the grab component, I think. Yeah. Grab component's doing something it should not be doing on the try release. It's a magazine snap. Is that changing the grab type? Yes. What? What? Magazine for release just goes straight into is held. Then try grab magazine goes into magazine same logic as I have here. So that's fine. Then manual, we've got magazine master. Name. Sockets. That's you. First has that location. It's fine. No collision. In weapon. So this matches the old logic now. But I can't pick it back up, that was the problem. And then we're still doing that. So, it is not you. grab from weapon, and then manual pistol. I'm going to compare it with one in the other project. It's literally looks like it's all the same. Maybe that. Oh. Right, so what was happening is when I slide it into the magazine, I wasn't changing it so when it gets to release, it wasn't going through the weapon magazine section. Right. So, can I do it where I don't need to be in the pistol? Because this really could be in the magazine. It doesn't have to exist at all inside of the weapon, does it? This is all like uniform logic. We could pass information back from the weapon into the magazine and then clear it up quite a bit. Because we're saying slide magazine in. Enable physics on release. What happens if we don't slide it all the way in? Or it kind of just goes all the way in. It's not too bad, to be honest. Slide magazine. Target. 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 Attached magazine. Self. And then actor sliding into. Oh, target try release is going to be U. Grab component. There we go. So we could bypass all of this. Just go straight to here. And hopefully the magazine for the pistol should work as intended as we've got. Why is YouTube having a go at me? Alright guys, is that a little bit better? I don't know if it's going to improve frame rate. I've also lost chat. There we go. See if YouTube will sort itself out. Oh, where did you go? Ah. It's the rifle work. The rifle works, but this does, and then we can delete. Oh, it's the pistol. What did we leave in? Did we just keep the logic inside of the other weapons? Is that why it's working? So if I put this back. Let's have a look. If I put this back, does it work? As intended, it does. So, we moved all of this into the magazine. So why is this not working? Will, good afternoon. Or how are we doing today? We're doing good, I think. I'm doing good. It's been a bit of a long day, but we'll chill out and do a little bit of a live stream just so I can get some ideas out of my head, which seems to be working pretty well. But we're just trying to optimize some stuff and improve some things, which I think is pretty good. Okay. We copied this straight over. Grab component, attach magazine. Grab component itself. And slide in. Wait. We're doing it in the wrong section. What is even referencing that one? Magazine. I've got event slide magazine in and then event magazine in. Right. That might help if I put it in the right place. Magazine sliding in. Which calls this. So it kind of goes overlap, tells the magazine what we're doing, and then the magazine then tells the gun that we're sliding in. So I wonder if we could actually move some of this to the magazine. The more we can offload, the better it's going to be. So anything that's reusable logic or going to be happening in all the weapons, there's no point having it in separate weapons. I think it'll just make more sense to do it this way. We need slide magazine in. Oh, slide magazine in automatically fires this while we do the rest of it. So this is going to look really ugly, but bear with me. And we should see what happens with this. We don't have a reference to the spline going from here to the magazine, so we don't have to worry about that. That could stay in here. We could probably... We'll see what happens if we don't use that. If we do need it, we can put it at the beginning here. Okay, so it doesn't do it. Oh, I can't touch it either. Fun. Okay. Let's try that. It's so strange. Like, that should just work. I've said that all the time though, and it never does. BPI slide magazine in. BPI slide magazine in. It should be the only one. Let's have a look. We're not getting the collision overlap. And then it broke all of that one. Oh. don't see why that would be causing a problem. Parent actor is the one we're sliding into. We're attaching self to the parent actor. Snap, snap. Can slide in. Actor sliding into. Ooh. Maybe because that's at the end. I don't know what's going to happen if I put this afterwards. Love luck. The joys of debugging. Oh yeah. Especially when you've already fixed it and then you break it again. Okay, I need to do it so I can re-grab those. Then that one doesn't work because we just changed it. So that works now with this. So it means I could go through. I was going to delete that. I can delete all of that. Because the goal is to simplify these weapons as much as possible. So if I go to, let's try this with the rifle and then see if we can do the same thing here. So we go in, we bypass that, and we just go straight to that. And hopefully now that should fix the rifle. There we go. We can't grab it back out. But that's fine, we'll sort that one out afterwards. But that tidies it up quite a bit. Okay. See, I want to pass this through now. Attached magazine is self when we're in the magazine, so I just have to pass through the spline component into this, which is the node slide magazine in. Do spline component, we can take that. Attached magazine is self. And then the spline is going to be this guy right here. So in rifle, should be able to actually delete this as well. I don't think I need that magazine in node. In weapon. I must be using it. Attached magazine, find reference. I don't seem to even be using this bit here. Which is fine, we can look at removing that. Pass through. So as long as we're in here, we pass through the spline point, rifle manual, magazine spline. And then delete that. Shotgun spline, we add. I don't think I've got a magazine spline on this. I've got magazine called detection. So it should be fine. Oh, magazine collision detection. So we need to change this to just a normal component. Do scene component, and then that should let us still pass through the spline, and then the shotgun manual, we should be able to just take in the one that we're using here. So attach to component, shotgun. Try that. Cool. How's everybody doing then? You all having a good evening? I can't grab it once there's a magazine in it. Okay, so the magazine's getting the hit detection, so I need to stop that from happening. Unless I tell it to. Because we want to be able to grab them back out, but we need to fix that. Oh, well, that wasn't meant to happen. Cool. Them horses are mean. Michael, this afternoon in Costa Rica, but absolutely. Your background music is chilling me out while I go around and other fun stuff. Oh yeah. Honestly, it's making me tired. Will just working away on my project. Wicked. I hope it's something fun. Nothing worse than working on something that's like completely boring. Because this is one of those ones where it's like I didn't necessarily have to redesign it, but it doesn't hurt. the idea is that if we can make it easier to work with overall, then it's going to be a lot better in the long run. I'd love a counter for how many times this should work. Honestly, man, it would be so high. It would be so high, right? I need a Discord bot to be like, it should work. Get it all, to just count it, track it for us. Then repeat it louder and louder, and that'll fix it. Probably realize you missed a letter in some tag. Oh god, nothing worse. Right, magazine. Oh. Good. Delete that. Delete that. Use the magazine so in weapon. Do that. And because we're casting to a component, it's absolutely fine. Because it is the parent spline class, not casting to an individual. So that is actually fine to do. And then everything should still work. We're going to use in weapon as a store. So in the shotgun, in weapon where we've got it, we could do attached magazine. What did I name it? In weapon, yeah. Do I even need it in the shotgun? Attached magazine, I could just do is valid. Does the exact same thing and it doesn't care. And then we clear it. Literally doing the exact same thing. I don't think the pistol has anything like that. Magazine loaded, it does. This must be one of those cases where I was like, I need to get it to work. So we'll just add this in. And not really thought about what it was that I was actually doing. So at the end of the day, that just provides the exact same information as we've already got. magazine in. Do I still... Cool. Magazine, rifle manual, magazine in. I didn't even spell that one right. Get you, if it's true, into there, and then we want to branch like that. Delete. Cool. Cool. Chat's still good. You guys are still good. What's the time? 9:30. Okay. Make sure I haven't had any notifications. Okay. What is going on with that rifle? What the hell? Well, that's not right. Gotta be something to do with this. What was the other logic? The shotgun. If we don't detect the spline point, what we need to do set reference to self to be that. That should fix, hopefully, the shotgun location. Nice. But we need to fix the removal of the actors to stop that from happening. Okay. It's looking all right. Will, by the way, I just want to double check that you got my email. I returned my wedding and I'm back on the development grind. I don't think I've got any today. Don't think you're Travis Grant. It did, I got it. Okay, I'll drop you an email tomorrow, if that's alright. Your email matches your YouTube name, so it's definitely you. But yes, I've got it. I'll make sure to have a look tomorrow, and I'll email you back. No rush. Cool. That's alright. I'll email back tomorrow. Wednesday I'm out for the day. Taking the day off. Spend with the wife. She'll be excellent. It's gonna be fun. Although we're not too sure what we're doing yet. Okay, first time grabbed. We're grabbing it. Can grab magazine from weapon. First hand grab, set collision enabled. We're not going to be able to set collision enabled. It's got to be enabled already for us to grab it. Ooh. Maybe not. Weird. Oh, it's the collision detection on the top of the magazine. Ah, damn, stupid. That makes more sense. I was wondering why I was setting the mesh as physics. I was like, we should already have it if we can grab it. Magazine for snap, that's fine. If we drop it, we need to make sure that it's set back to the original grab type. But that might break it, because when it gets loaded into the gun, I'm pretty sure we're telling it to release from the player's hand. Yeah. Alright, that makes sense. So what I could do is have first hand, if we're sliding into an actor and it's valid, then we do that. If it's not valid, we try that. There we go. Okay. I don't know why it goes a little bit off. See, it's like it's not attaching all the way. It's weird. It's like getting further and further away. Ooh, it's based on rotation. Oh, that's another bug I don't want to deal with. Ah. Magazine grabbed from weapon. And then we want to be back to you. But only if we're allowed to grab it from the weapon. So the pistol is a no-no. So rifle can grab magazine from weapon, true. Pistol, false. No. What? Ooh. Don't know where it's going. What? and grab true. If we can grab it back out the gun, we check to see if if I enable this in the pistol, what it lets us do is pick the magazines up after we drop them on the bench. Which is what we want. So I need a way to check, see if it's a weapon. So, can grab magazine from weapon? No. But if we're in a weapon, we check to see if the magazine can be grabbed. Pistol animation. Right. Because this is now master, so that needs to be exposed. We'll deal with that later. So, if it is in a magazine, then we go through and we check to see if we're allowed to grab it out of the weapon. If not, we just do these three. Can grab. But then I'm kind of grabbing it, which is why it's messing up. But then we can't do it once it's been ejected. Okay, so do that. I don't need to do a check twice, do I? True, true. It's the same freaking logic. I need a branch here. Could do is in weapon and can grab is true. Then we do that. If it's not, one thing at a time. There we go, so it's working now. Oh, I grabbed that out of the gun. Okay, that shouldn't be happening. In weapon, true. Why do we need that? If we are in a weapon, we then check to see if we can grab this magazine out of said weapon. If we can, then we just do that. If not, then we don't do anything. But that's on there. Maybe that. Okay. Okay, did I? Rifle, pistol, I did. Nice. Although I didn't register that one. Why does that one not do it? What is different between those two? Difference between the pistol magazine and the rifle magazine. Both correct children. The only difference is we can grab the pistol magazine. We can't grab the pistol magazine out. We can grab the others though. So on here, first hand grabbed. Can't grab true, enable physics on release. Hear that reference when we grab it out of the gun. If it's not in a weapon, then we're not really having that reference set. Oh, I could put this before there. Don't think we need this because we've got this one here. We'll have a look. Where does it disappear to? And then when I let go of this one, bounces around, which makes me think it's still enabling physics, and it's still in there. Can grab from weapon. Don't think I've got anywhere setting it to not grab. The actor itself changes those. That's going to be what's going on with it. So the question is, what's going on with the rifle and the shotgun? What is it about grabbing them from the weapon that causes it to mess up. But the pistol doesn't do it. So the pistol doesn't do it. That's because can grab magazine. Let's rifle. Okay. So even though I disabled can grab from magazine on the rifle blueprint, still let it do it. Right. Slide magazine in. We set it to weapon magazine. But somehow we're still able to grab it. Which is confusing because we shouldn't be setting the grab type anywhere unless it's this. Um, Once we've slided it in, we check to see if we can grab. If we can, we make it so we can grab it back out. If not, we shouldn't be able to grab this at all. Which would be good. And grab. Oh, there we go. Now I can't drop it. The more I do this, the more confused I'm getting. Sometimes the chords just won't work. Yeah. This is the kind of one where I'm going to sleep on it, though. I'll sleep on it. I'll sleep really badly, and then I'll figure it out. Once we slide it in, we change the weapon magazine type. Not sure why we've got try release. That's fine. So that releases it from the hand once it's in the magazine, and it goes through, which is good. First hand grabbed. Shouldn't do anything though. I know I need this. I know I need this bit. If we can grab the magazine from the weapon, then we say yes. Do it. If not, we say no, we can't. Like so. So none of this should fire at all. We shouldn't be able to grab it. Once it's in a gun, no matter what, we shouldn't be able to grab it. And I can't pick it back up. That's because we're grabbing it. Grab component here. Collision. It is valid. If it's not valid, it means we're out of a gun. And then we can drop. Ejected. So I should be able to pick up and drop the magazine now. No, we still can't. Release. might be because of that. Yeah, I can do it the second time. Why is it not doing it the first time? I had an issue today where I was checking for overlapping actors in a bucket to teleport them to a room, and when they bring the bucket to the room, and then bring the bucket to the room, I was teleporting the bucket first, so no overlap. By resetting the mag state when it is ejected. Possibly not. I'm tired. So it's mainly when we're grabbing it out. So it's something to do with this first hand dropped, which basically says that we're holding the magazine. And from what I just saw there, it means that I'm not changing the magazine grab type back to the correct one. So let's say active sliding into is not valid, or more accurately, first hand grabbed in weapon can grab. Get. Don't think any of these are doing the set in weapon because I removed it, didn't I? Oh, I removed it. That's what we were setting in weapon. We were setting it to true. After sliding into, if it is valid, then we say, okay, we're in a weapon. If not, we do that. First hand grabbed. And if we're not in a weapon, we want to make sure that we're using the correct grab type so it knows to do that on release. Whereas if we are, we want to still make sure that we're using the other one, I think. Right, there we go. And then we ejected it so we can't do it. But I also can't pull it out of, although we are still detecting it, which is not best. So we need to do on eject. I think I got rid of the eject interface, didn't I? Ah, eject. So magazine eject. Then we just basically fire all of that. Clear the reference, and then we just check, and then it should go through the bottom one. And then what's the time? 10 past 10. Okay. I'm detecting it though, that's the problem. Mainly because it doesn't allow me to do that once it's done. And then I can't pick it back up. I can, but if it's ejected, I can't. I don't know if that push detection's actually doing anything. Sliding magazine. What am I not setting? Enable physics? Can grab should be enough to stop this from even triggering it. But we'll have a look. Okay. That's fine. That's not detecting the magazine anymore, and then I can eject it, but I can't pick it back up after that. So we need to do on ejection, enable physics, and can grab. Come on, where are you? Let's see what happens here. Why can't what? Not doing anything with collision. First hand grabbed. That's fine. Did I have that in the wrong place? What? What? So confused. I am so confused. There's nothing in here. So as soon as the gun or the magazine enters the gun, means we fail. Actor sliding into. Actor sliding into. Okay, put it in. Should code is to null. Grab component can grab. No. Event magazine ejected. Am I not firing that? Magazine ejected, so we've got this here. We might be able to remove some of this as well. That's pretty much what we're doing in the other one. Doing all of that here as well. That one didn't work. Doesn't seem to be firing. I don't know why. Maybe if it goes to the actual freaking actor, it would. My computer seems to be getting slow for some reason with a headset all of a sudden. What? What? Should be it. First snap location. If we can get the pistol working, I'll be happy to just call it there for the night. Okay. Eject doesn't do it properly. We're closer. Enable physics on release. Here we go. I don't know why my frame rate's got so bad. My whole machine just feels like it's lagging. I don't think I've got anything running that should be causing issues. Weird. Okay. Grab component, try release. Oh, infinite loop detected. Okay. It's because I've got that going. And then I need this lot here. Let's do that. I think. Look, bro's working hard. Yeah, trying to get this sorted. Like, okay. Like, one step closer and then 5 steps back. So this should make it so I can't drop it at all. And then it doesn't go back in. Frame rate is horrific, and I don't know why. No, great surf bother you. Does your template include main menu and HUD? It doesn't have a main menu, but it has set up content for that. So we have UMG elements in here, which can be set up in a new level to work as your main menu. I didn't design it because I didn't know what people would want, but we do have a HUD, which you can't really see the minute. If I go up here, excuse the performance, that's my computer, not the project. There we go. Then I can go over here and you can see that we've actually got a HUD element, which is on the screen, although it's clipping. But yeah, so we've got a HUD that follows the player, and then you can push whatever info you want to it. The reason it's clipping is because it's using a stereo render layer, although it should not be clipping. I just messed that up. But then we've got a hand menu, which you can see here, and then it contains all of your options and settings that you want for changing things around and then doing what you want with it. But yeah. Tell the truth, that's fine. Hopefully that answered the question. I'm just going to delete that. Nice, that's what I need. Awesome. Gonna purchase it soon, gonna save me so much time. That's the idea, just to save time. So hopefully it'll be helpful. I know a few people are using it now, so it's quite nice. Magazine ejected, that's fine. Also, the weapons will actually work in your one. Just got some funding for Go Project, for the Create VR Museum, for Astro Hungarian Fortress. Nice. Yeah, if you want to do desktop stuff with like high quality graphics, you can just change the project settings to use deferred rendering and kind of go from there. But the whole thing's built for mobile, so it's pretty performant no matter what you choose. It's just going to be how you set it all up and then work with standard stuff and setup. But that's pretty cool. If I do that, then it's going to fire this for me. It'll fire eject magazine, it'll go through to all of this. There's no point doing that again twice. And it should just do that. Let's see. See, I was considering putting this for like funding myself to do like the project or something. But I've been so tight for time, I was like, I just cannot be bothered. Okay. Okay, so we're on track. We just can't plug it back in. Which means this one, first hand grabbed, we need to grab from magazine. Nope. That, I think. But yeah, I was thinking about putting in for some funding, but I also hate writing proposals. I'm not very good at it. So it just didn't make much sense. Also, I've moved recently, so I don't have any of the context I normally would. We did it! I gotta fix the rotation thing because that's not very good. We're still detecting it though when it's inside, which isn't great. It stops us from being able to do this hand switching. But the logic is working. So when we slide magazine in, what do we need to disable? We need to disable magazine collision detection. Do that. See if that's what we're detecting with the spear trace. There we go. Now, hopefully, I've got to fix the numbers. It's not doing the magazine on the same one, but we can actually throw it around. I can't grab it in the morning. I could do it earlier. Oh, what if I could do it? Come on. No. I just want to be able to throw it at the wall. Oh, in the holster. I need to fix that holster detection. And that's gone. Why can't I grab it when it comes back around? Okay, pistol is much better. Which is great. But I got a feeling the shotgun and the rifle are going to be all messed up. Because that is the kind of luck I'm having today. I also need to probably do that. Pistol manual. 2 seconds. Okay, so we've got pistol manual eject. Magazine. Rifle. What? Why am I lagging so much? What is going on? I don't know what's going on with my performance. It's really bad. We don't care about that anymore. We just want to fire this. Run that through to here. And then we have that in there. Attach magazine. That's fine. And then I need to do the same thing in the shotgun. Why am I lagging so much? This is infuriating. I wonder if I could put ammo count in the magazine itself. Like, I've got an ammo count master in there, but current ammo count. Oh, that's fine. Bullets remaining. I could just do current ammo count and then have that pass through here as well. Oh, so much I can do to improve this. So now to check whether the rifles are working again. I don't know why the performance is so bad, and it is really, really annoying me. Okay, so reduce that down. I made it a bit too large. Put it back to 15. Although to be fair, if it works, it should. Just work. Class defaults. I need to expose these parameters, I think, to this grab component. Hand animation to use shotgun magazine, that's fine. Then expose hand animation blade space. I'll come back to that. I've just realized there's no music playing. But it's also 20 to 11, so we're going to give it maybe 10 more minutes, and then I'm probably going to call it. Hmm. Right, so we've got to figure out why it's doing that and then vanishing. Pistols work and then the shotguns don't. If I turn off rifle and then shotgun drum, we disable that. We'll see if we can narrow it down to what the issue is. Let's go. I don't know why the frame rate's dropping so heavily when I press play and then it comes back. So something with can grab magazine from weapon. Just this one. Hmm. They're both different. One uses a spline to go in, the other one uses a collision detection. That's not the problem. The problem is on grabbed. First hand grabbed can grab magazine from weapon, yes. So one of these causing the issue? Or one of these? I might leave it there. I think I might leave it there and then have a look tomorrow. Just because this one's frustrating me and I don't know exactly what's causing the problem or what the difference is between the magazine of the rifle and the shotgun. To be making it pop out away. Gotta be something to do with this. I don't know if this is gonna be the right one. Oh, my performance is back. Like, where is it going? And then I like go this and goes. Bing. Mm. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there, and then we will have a look tomorrow. I've got some free time tomorrow, so I'll have a look to see if I can get that sorted and tidy up some more of this logic, which will be really nice. Make it a little bit easier to work with as well. This is a little bit of a mess. It's logical, but it's a mess. So what we'll do is try to put some more information in the magazines, like remaining bullets and current bullets and all that kind of stuff, and then see if we can get the actual weapons to work a little bit better as well. Cool. All right, everyone. I will see you all next time, and thank you for dropping by. Well, thanks for the stream. No worries at all. Thanks for being here. I don't haven't been talking very much, but still fun. All right. Good night, everyone. Bye.